If you are using any external hard disks or very big size flash drive, then it is a common problem that your your hard disks, external hard disk, it is working very nicely on Mac, but for Windows it is not working at all. So this is a very common problem. Many people I found that they are facing the same issue. Like me, it also has the same issue. So what happened? My original work environment is Mac operating system. I love to work over here, and I also have some Windows machine where I actually do some other task. So my external hard disk, it is working very nicely on this Mac computer, but whenever I try to connect this Windows, after the connection of this external hard disk in Windows, it is not showing anything, it's not working anything. I tried many things, but it's not working at all. Later I found that the main issue of this is the file system. For Mac the file system, and for Windows the file system is different. But later I discovered that there is only one file system, there is two file system basically we can use, which will help us to use that same external hard drive both for Windows and both for Mac. So in this video I'm going to show you those things. So here actually I just I'm going to show you some details of that file type. Okay, so the actual file system we can use FAT32 and external FAT. So these two file system we can use, and it supports both Windows, here you see, and Mac operating system, and it can read and write if we use FAT32, and if you also use it can also read and write, and for Mac the same thing. Okay, so this is the only two file system we can use. Whether if you have NTFS file system on your hard disk, you can only work in Windows environment. So here for Windows and for Mac OS, it is showing read only. You can read, but you cannot write anything. You cannot do anything like modification or delete. You cannot do anything. Okay, so here it is showing internal PC drives like that. Best use, you can use NTFS. And for Mac, this is the original file system or file system type, APFS. This is for Mac. So here for Windows, need software, you cannot actually read or write basically easily, you need some extra software. And for macOS, it is the default mode to read and write like that. So based on this comparison, we can see that only these two systems, FAT32 and extension FAT, these are supported by Windows and Mac OS. But I prefer this one because the main reason is it is cross platform, is this thing, and this is the latest technology, and this is basically old tech. For USB stick, it is using this thing. You can also use this thing, but my recommendation is to use this thing. So this way we can fix the thing. But remember, when you change this file system, most of the time you need to format the entire hard disk. So you just need to take the backup of that partition or the entire hard disk so that you can not lose any data. So before doing any change, make sure you have the backup of your hard disk data. Okay, now let's see how we can do this thing. I'm going to show only Windows environment. For Mac environment, it's similar. You can use other software, but at first I'm going to show for Windows environment how we can actually format it to this type of file system. So for doing this thing, we just need to open on software. We don't need any extra software like third-party software. The default Windows software is fine. Just click the start menu, it will be open like this, and start typing like part means partition, and then you will see this link is there, or this application is there, which is called create and format hard disk partition. It is from control panel. You just need to click here, and once you click over there, you will see this type of window is there. So here it is showing right now we have two hard disks for this case, this 0 and this 1. So this one is the external hard disk, which I want to change the format, because I was able to use for Windows, but for Mac it's not working, something like that. So this type of case, I'm going to show you how we can fix it. So here I see for disk 1, there are a couple of partitions up there. So let's do one thing. Let's try to format this partition. This is 20 gigabyte. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to right click, and it will bring this type of window. From here, we have to choose format. I'm going to click here, and very shortly it will open like this. And it's asking the volume level and file system. If we click this file system, it will bring this type of window. From here we have to choose extension file or FAT32, but I prefer extension FAT. I'm going to click here and it will be selected, and after that we can check this thing, perform a quick format, and then we have to press the OK button to start formatting, and it will give us some warning like formatting this volume will erase all data on it, backup any data you want to keep before formatting. Do you want to continue? We have to press OK button, and very shortly it will start formatting. Once the format is done, then basically we'll see it will change to other thing. Previously it was NTFS, and here it is showing extension FAT. And now if we try to connect this hard drive with the Mac operating system, then we can actually access this drive and we can write, read, delete, modify, whatever we want. We can do this thing. But for other cases, NTFS, this partition we cannot do anything. And that's it. In this way we can easily actually format our hard disks, or we can use our hard disks both Mac and environment by changing the file system, either FAT or extension FAT.